my energy. Don't you fuck with my energy. Don't you fuck with my energy. Don't you fuck with my energy. Don't you.
Hey everyone, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to sign up to our new client special. Thanks. Bye. Oh Lord, it's time for what we know as the circus freak show, okay? We're going to look into Donald Trump's June. I already got some information, but I'm going to share it as the reading goes along. The first thing I just want to say is thank you everyone for the support. Thank you so much. I just also wanted to announce I have a tarot class that I'm actually going to teach. It's going to be called The Fool's Journey, okay? So it's going to be part 1 of a 3-part series. I'm really excited about it. It's the last week of May. And then I'll do it again. I'm not sure because I have a habit of saying something and then not like whatever. It's just if my schedule allows it. So at the end of this month, I will be teaching my first group tarot course, which will not be a one-on-one as I usually have. I know a lot of people watch how I read and enjoy how I read. So we're going to go through the Fool's Journey, and we're also going to go through the major arcana, which is the first 18 cards. I'm starting to forget 18, 19 cards. And I'm inviting tarot readers who just want to just step up their game, improve on their skills, learn something new. I'm inviting like newbies who are curious and want to know more. I'm only allowing a certain amount of people in. I don't want too many people in this class, so I do have a cutoff point. So I just wanted you to know, like the last week, I'll post a video up. It's actually the first class I've done in a long time. I think the last tarot class I did was like 3 years ago, and it was crazy. Like a lot of people signed up, and I had to like break it down into like two classes, and I met some really talented and some really amazing people. It's really cool how Spirit gives everyone their own gifts and how they can use it. So not everybody reads the same way, excuse me, because everybody does not have the same type of spiritual gifts, okay? So we're going into the month of May, and of course my baby daddy, even though he don't pay me no child support, I still love him. Right here, the Ansata Tarot. Like, I love the artist. The artist just died like a few years ago, but it's really hard to find his work. And so this is like a baby to me. Like, let me just, holding my white gloves, my creepy white gloves, let me put it back down. And also, thank you to one of my clients who sent me this golden tarot. Highly appreciated, girl. Highly appreciated. We will be using the golden tarot to read, and I may throw in another deck just for the hell of it for the Donald Trump May reading. I just want you to know that Spirit already told me some things before I started. The month of June is going to be a month where it starts off very quiet. It's weird. It's like the first 2 to 3 weeks is very quiet. I don't feel a lot of negative energy. It's quiet, but there's a lot of things going on in the actual background, like a lot of meetings. Donald Trump is going to be in a lot of meetings. It has a diplomatic energy, of course, so I think he's going to be doing a lot of negotiations. For some reason, there's still that war energy, but there's an energy of let's bring things to the table. There will also be a lot of traveling delays to certain countries. I'm hearing Europe. For whatever reason, if you're traveling to Europe, expect delays. So June is a month of a lot of frustrations when it comes to traveling to certain countries because we're still going to be on high alert. Let's go to the cards because they told me some more, but I just want the cards to confirm certain things. So let's go into the cards, and I'm going to see how his month is going to go. How y'all doing? How's your mama? How's your daddy? How's everybody doing, y'all? It's like Mother's Day, so I have my mom's birthday is like the same month than Mother's Day, okay? So imagine having to buy 2 gifts. She's highly blessed and highly favored, honey, because she stays waiting on her gifts. And if I don't, she has a story about how she carried me for like 9 months and almost died, and she needed 25 blood transfusions, and then she makes me feel bad, and then I run to the store and buy her something. It's just ridiculous, y'all. But anyways, what is the month of... Actually, I need to go here. I'm sorry, y'all. What is the energy for the month of June for the Donald Trump's presidency? What is the energy of the month of June for Donald Trump's presidency? Y'all, I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Silent but deadly. Like herpes, like chlamydia, like gonorrhea. Like, y'all, it's just, but it's funny because I guess it's the silence before the storm, because something still feels very peaceful, but a lot of talks in the background. But something, we still, it's hot in here, okay? Imagine going in a sauna and then somebody locking the door and you're stuck in it. It's gonna be interesting. Chariot. Plans still moving forward. People are going to pick sides, okay? Politically, people are going to be showing their asses, okay? They're going to start this. The first 2 weeks is quiet for some reason. I may have it backwards where it's crazy the first 2 weeks, and then, because sometimes I do, but it's gonna be one of those months where you pick sides. You pick sides. And I know it sounds crazy because I've been hearing about Donald Trump doing a parade. Y'all, it may happen in the month of June. I think he's going to try to get the parade done the month of June. Something about this feels parade-ish too. He's going to move forward, y'all. Not just that. In some way, we are victorious. People are picking sides. It's like when you're in high school and the kids would pick all of the popular people first who they wanted to play on their kickball team. It's that type of energy. It's the type of energy where you're over here or I'm over there. Technically, a lot of these people have picked sides, but something's going to happen in June where we're going to know where a lot of people 100% stand when it comes to diplomatic relationships with the United States of America. Okay, so that is coming up. We're also going to see the high courts. We're going to see a lot of, I don't know what's going on, if June is a really busy month for the Supreme Court, but we're going to see, this is very interesting. I actually want to look further into this. This is also coinciding with this. It's speaking in terms of even people here in the United States are going to have to pick a side. Not that we already have, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. But something is coming up where it's saying picking of sides. So we'll see what happens in June. One is of peace and one is of drama. You know, it's going to be very interesting. And then some type of weird parade. If it's not Donald Trump, somebody's about to have some weird ass parade. And then it just still being a very troublesome month. but it's a silent but deadly. You know, it's like you have a craving for cheese, but you know that if you eat it, you're going to be shitty poo-poo the next morning, okay? It's like being lactose intolerant and saying no and just eating the whole damn ice cream sandwich and then shitting it out all night long, okay? One thing I'm not lactose intolerant. Like, I can drink milk all day long. Like, I don't know why, I just can. So why don't we go and see what the month of June is like for Donald Trump. What is it going to be like for Donald Trump? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. He's asserting his position of, is this a damn plane? He's asserting his position of power. Someone new is coming on. Y'all, I think someone else is about to get fired. Someone is about to get snitched on, then someone new is going to come forward. Whoever this person is, this person is going to be permanently by Donald Trump's side. So whoever is leaving, whoever's taking that person's place is there to stay through however long Donald Trump is in office, okay? There's some type of betrayal coming in June. Somebody's going to betray him. The person who he thought was closest to him is going to stab him in the back. Somebody who he would never expect. It's shown in the cards. It's going to cause him a lot of drama. And he has a lot of quick decisions that he needs to make. A lot of sleepless nights. A lot of sleepless nights. A lot of stress. And one thing I am seeing, I'm not seeing Melania. Her energy feels distant. Like, it feels like she's sleeping on the other side of the White House. I will no longer allow this. I'll let Stormy do the job. I will no longer allow this type of fornication. Let me see. Y'all, he's going to make some crazy decisions that's just going to come. Spirit is saying he's going to have to confront the truth. Now, we all know about the FBI investigation. I think something major is going to happen during that time when it comes to Trump. Either they're going to call him to testify, or something is coming up where he's going to have to face a truth that he doesn't want to face. So we're going to see a lot of the direct attacks on Donald Trump. I mean, we see it every month, but something about this is very personal. Very, very, yeah. Also, speaking in terms of the stock market, okay, I'm going to tell you the stock market is like right foot, left stump, left foot, left stump. Now slide again. Everybody freeze. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. The stock market is going to be doing the cha-cha slide, okay? June 17th or 21st is when we're going to see it actually crash into a ditch. Just crash. She needs a golden calculator to divide. Yeah, y'all. We're about to watch things crash and burn. When it comes to the stock market, it's gonna cause Donald Trump is actually about to lose money too. So it's gonna stress him the fuck out. This is when we're going to start seeing a lot of, as the months keep going. Once we enter into fall of 2017, we're going to see a great deal of people. We're going to start seeing mortgage issues, those type of things. That's when it's going to start to hit the actual housing market. And it's funny, it will never be as bad as the 2010, you know, the housing issue, but it's going to be not cute either. People are going to start losing homes. People... construction of these overpriced condos made out of 25-cent like materials is going to start coming down. We're about to see people like really losing money. So here's gonna talk about stocks. Here's gonna talk about being trapped. I'm doing this a little bit differently. So I'm about to change cards and start getting more into it. I just don't know what deck I want to use. All these decks and you just can't stick to one. Hell no. That shit boring. Imagine having sex with the same man for 20 years. Lord, that shit is boring. Let me just... I know y'all like, what the fuck did she just say? Monogamy is boring. I'm just kidding. Well, not really. I am, then I'm not. Y'all know that humans are not really permanently monogamous to just one person, and that's like, you know, a cheater's favorite thing to tell you. But we are humans and we can control ourselves to a certain extent also, so that's not a full-blown excuse either. So just wanted you to know that. Look, all these decks are all mixed up. Fuck it. They're too mixed up. Oh God, it's a mess of cards. I'm gonna have to put all of these in order. I don't know how people keep their decks in order. I can't do it. I'm all over the place with that. I was gonna use these, but fuck it up. Fuck it up. We're gonna use this. So, if you have stocks, you may want to decide to start pulling some things, because shit is getting real now. Okay, shit is getting real. I know people are like, okay, let me start. Like, guys, I do business readings, so you may want to call me and figure out what you're gonna do. All right, well, let me see. Let's get some more details of, whoo, Donald Trump. There's a huge betrayal coming in June. Huge. Like, we thought we seen a betrayal. No, this is gonna be. We thought Stormy talking about her tired pussy and what was a betrayal? No. June is the month of betrayal. Okay. I want to add more detail. Yeah, y'all. Our economy is basically going to take a break. Donald Trump is really worried about this because it's gonna look like we can't get things to move forward, or objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. It's like he's gonna still try to cover it up. And things of that like nature. There's gonna be something that happens again. There's some type of terrorist attack that's gonna happen again, but it's with a train. I know here it's showing a bus, but it's actually a train. So we do have, it's not here in the United States, it's somewhere else. It's a train. All I'm hearing is it's a train that's gonna have, Donald Trump is going to get involved in it too. This is talking about Korea right here. This is Korea. Even though I know they just signed a peace treaty thingy, I think something is going to fall apart and put them right back into square one. So something is going to fall apart to make them, it's like it's good, but then it falls apart. Like, interesting. Like last minute, very last minute. Interesting. I want to know who in the hell is going to betray Donald Trump, because he's about to get, it's a tough month for him. I mean, since Satan is like dancing on our heads, you know, because he keeps getting the card of the devil, which is not good. So a lot of things are going on that don't reflect well for this country. Let me see what's going on. Who is going to stab? Who's going to betray Donald Trump? Who is going to betray Donald Trump in June? Who is going to betray Donald Trump in June? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. The card of the Tower. The card of the Tower. I'm telling y'all, somebody is gonna really cut Donald Trump deep, and it's gonna affect his presidency. Okay, there's a card of betrayal. It's gonna be a man who betrays him. It's the man who's that wonky-eyed lady, I call her a teddy bear, who goes on there and does the press conferences, and she looks like she secretly has a small Bible under her bosom, and she has it on the chapter like, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. That's what she be looking like. Tower, yeah, he's gonna get stabbed in the back. It's gonna really affect the White House. I really think it's a man who's gonna betray him. That chick who be doing all his press conferences is involved in it too. It's gonna stress her out, y'all. He didn't see it coming either. He's gonna fall out major with someone. For some reason, it's a man and a woman. So it's a man and a woman who keep coming up. But these talks of betrayal have been going on for a while. It's not some, oh, we have emergency fake news. You know, it's something that's been planned out for a while. It's secrets being exposed. Not being able to hold it. Like, imagine 20 people trying to break in through a door and you have 5 people trying to hold it back on the other end. It feels like something that explodes. Like he doesn't have any more control over it. This is the person. Yeah, it's someone, Donald, it's someone in your, you've been firing people, but you're actually about to get betrayed. 4 of Wands in your own home. In your own home. Sorry to tell you that, in your own home. These 2 people just can't get it together. And you know what's weird? You know how people stab you in the back over money? It's not even about money. It's just, it feels like V for Vendetta. It's like, oh, I don't like you, bitch, so I'm gonna be petty. Like, it's a weird type of, it's not about money. It has absolutely nothing to do with money. It has to do with like vengeance. Interesting. But it's funny. The very interesting thing is that I keep hearing impeachment. Something about this exposure is going to cause the impeachment wheel to start turning. Like, seriously, like now I think the FBI dude is gonna be praising white Jesus, okay? Because he's gonna be like, I finally got something on this dude. So whatever this betrayal is, it's gonna cause, whoo, I just, like, I'm actually feeling like dizzy. So it's telling me it's not good. It's not good. Y'all, I really like this new deck. It was an awesome choice. Like, you know how you stare at something on Amazon and you're like, nah, I don't want it. Da 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 da. You know, it's not good. It's not good. Why don't we look at the economy? Because the economy, like, what is going on with the stock market in June? What is going on with the stock market in June? What is going on with the stock market in June? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Spirit said, take that shit to trial. The stock market is tired of fighting, y'all. It's tired of trying to hold everything up. It's like an old person who's ready to die. It's like, look, I'm tired. It's like, I'm tired. I need a break. It's tired of fighting. All my life, I had to fight to spew out fake ass numbers to make y'all feel confident about your investments. Okay, the stock market is tired. And all the tricks, whistles, and bells can no longer hold it up. I see people trying to come and save it, but like save the stock, but it's like it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. Too late. And it's funny because it's a loss, but then it just keeps, it's like falling down steps. It just keeps moving. It just keeps going into July, into August, into, by the fall, Jesus help us all, because it's gonna be bad, y'all. Like, I see it going up a tiny bit, but it's not enough to save us. This is Donald Trump trying to figure out how to get us out of this, because he's lost money too. So he's trying to figure out how can, okay, here, how can we get the economy stimulated? Like, remember how was it George Bush Jr., who I thought was a hot mess, but can't even compare to Donald Trump Jr. It's funny because he's going to try to figure out, how do I get you guys to spend money or to start trusting in the economy again, okay? But I don't know. Let me see, because the cards look kind of crazy. He's going to try to bring something back that was taken away. But it's dealing with couples and children. Like, I don't know if it's an extra tax thing or if it's, but he's trying to bring something back that's gonna try to stimulate the economy again. But it's like it's too late almost. It feels late in the game. It's like you can try it, but it's not going to fix the major issue. It's just something that we have to deal with. It's something that we can't escape. It was inevitable. Oh my God, inevitable. We couldn't stop it. It's funny because I also want to see the, like, his marriage with Melania and how she's holding up with all that Stormy Daniel. I bet you she took a nice bleach bath after she found out who her man was fucking with. Like, have you ever found out your man is cheating, and so you go on like social media and you finally find a picture of her and she looks like a dry scab wound? Like, her ponytail is leaning sideways. She buys clothing from really cheap stores. Her carpet's dirty. Her bed is on the floor. It's not even sitting on a damn box frame or whatever the fuck. you know, like her door's dirty, like, and you're like, this is who you've been fucking, like, you know what I'm saying. So her little 2-inch ponytail on her head, had a little, yeah, y'all. How does Melania Trump feel about the Stormy Daniel issue? How does Melania Trump feel about the Stormy Daniel issue? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. She has such a rich woman's like mentality. She reminds me of those women who go to like Sackfifth, Barney's, Neiman Marcus, and has tea and complains about first world problems, and she's like, what's the big deal? She's like, people have done worser things. It's like she feels they're just reaching. It's like y'all are just trying to find something petty to talk about, you know. So wow, so she's defending her husband. She's defending her husband. She tries really hard to plan her life around the controversy. It's like she's creating this bubble. Like, people with money can literally live in an alternate universe like that's outside. She's trying to plan, she's trying to build herself around something else. It's like somebody who's trying to keep herself like distracted. Like, there's no radios, there's no TVs, there's nothing around her that can cause her to become upset. And she's still going to move forward, and she's still going to keep defending her husband. She's very loyal. Like, that's one thing it is. She's very loyal to her husband. She's like, yo, I'm going to keep this like moving. I'm going to keep the family moving forward. I'm not gonna stop. I can't stop, and I won't stop. How I feel, I'm on you, you pippin' on me, we pippin' on me, girl. But she did confront her husband, and it was very fiery. Very, very fiery confrontation. Very fiery. He didn't really have much to tell her. He didn't really, I mean, men are men. Men will play. It's like, he doesn't really have an excuse. He's like, I don't really want to talk about it. I have bigger problems than this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, yes, I screwed an ugly hoe, but you know, there's bigger problems. I have to like run the like country. So she's just queen of her world. She's paying attention to her rich bubble, Barney's New York like mentality. She's rich, bitch. She don't have common hoe problems. You see what I'm saying? Money can pretty much solve everything. Yeah, he doesn't want to talk about his hoeing, y'all. I don't even care about this. I want to see, like, he don't want to talk about who he be fucking, who you love, and who you want to be fucking. And you got more body than Jay. Like, he ain't trying to, like, bitch, I want to talk about who I'm fucking. Like, they ain't none of your business. Do what rich hoes do. Spend money. But he does feel like he looks dumb, though. So he knows he looks dumb. She's really trying to see if she can keep it together. She really is. But she knows, y'all. She knows. Like, she knew who she was marrying. She still confronted him. I think she's more mad about how much money he paid her to shut up. I think she's like, you spent what? Like, I think she's just like trying to keep it in order amongst all of the chaos. It's like, what do they say? You go low and I go higher. You know, that positive bullshit. And it's like, bitch, we petty. So the news is gonna really eat it up. But she's literally in this bubble, y'all. So my battery is about to die, y'all. So I got to go. But that is Donald Trump's May. Of course, more talks, more rumors of war. Our stock market is about, how low can you go? Can you go down low? Low to the floor? Like, it's just, I mean, it is what it is, y'all. But that is it. And guys, don't forget to sign up for the tarot class. Okay, bye.